Hi all. Right, welcome back. Enemy Action Kharkov, Soviet Soul, take 2, part 79. Yeah, 79, I think. Yeah, that is. Because, yeah, got a couple of errors to sort. Yeah. One that I noticed myself from part 78 was kind of obvious. I made a comment in the header regarding the deployment of the Rouse units. Not quite sure how I didn't realise as I was going through that I'd made a bit of a mess of it, but however. And one I've just noticed Martin's commented on from 77, so quite good timing again that we're just catching that, and I didn't see this. It was this unit moving with movement action step 8. If not adjacent to Soviet unit, move closer to nearest Soviet unit. He was in here, and he was the only unit that was left. These had all made a, so basically these were all like that. They had all made a move. These three were adjacent to a Soviet unit already. Action step 8 wants, like I say, not adjacent to Soviet unit, move closer to nearest Soviet unit. So I concluded in the end, I don't think I would have spotted this anyway, but I mean, I talk about it when I move away, and I think I look at the concern on this guy, but I don't see this guy. You know, I move him into here, don't I? Well, this guy then becomes in dangerous round. 1, 2, 3, 4. I not move this unit. No, I move the unit. No, that's what I do. At first, I move the unit to here, don't I? And then I conclude that he's in dangerous round where he ends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if this unit can move down to here, Grant, it can move into here, surrounding this unit as well. So not only is he putting himself in dangerous round, he's moving away from a hex that puts dangerous round on another unit. And when I put him in there thinking he's safe, which he is, this guy's still not safe. So yeah, just there is an awful lot to keep on top of, but I did view that footage back as well, so I never saw that. So well done, Martin, well spotted. Yeah, it looks pretty obvious now when it's pointed out to you, though. You think, how did I miss that? Right, now I have the part. I had the video footage up there on the computer. It's a wee bit of distance away, but it's actually quite well zoomed in. So, hang on, I'll get a bit closer. So I'm just going to go from here. This is where these are the 4 options that I had. Now, if none of these are possible, there are going to be some other options. For instance, placing the unit on top of here. However, that's going to then mean they're both in dangerous round, so that one's not going to be an option. So let's see if any. It looks possible that these. So these 2 were out then. And remember, I'm only looking at empty hexes adjacent because the other option, I mean, that's where it would preference to, if it can. I suppose this one might be possible. I think this one is going to mean this is still in dangerous round, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. However, if he goes here, does that stop it maybe? Oh, let's just move that. That looks a bit daft now. Let's get that like that. So, yeah, if this guy was to move here adjacent to the Soviet unit, he's in dangerous around him. Oh, he's outside the support line though there. So he doesn't care about being in dangerous around himself. However, 1, 2, yeah, see, yeah, we can't get into this hex now with him moving there. So I'm pretty sure that means this second SS unit has an out hex here, because although we've got dangerous around here and here, these units are surrounded, so can't move away. Sorry, I mean zone of control here and here, and the best we can get this guy to is 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 into there. So sorry, that's me moving the unit into there. I'm not actually moving the unit, sorry. That's confusing the issue, isn't it? So I can get that unit moved into there and have zone of control here, 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 but not here. So so out of the 4 options, I think that is the only one he can move to. Like I say, if he moves into that one, then this guy can still go 1, 2, 3, 4 and surround that guy. So yeah, so okay, I think that one might be right then, Martin. Hopefully you agree. Yeah, I mean he's only moved from here to here, so he can only be exposed. I don't know why I didn't think about him exposing that guy though. That was a bit daft. This shows you, like I said, just sometimes you just miss them, eh? Okay, so I think that's better. Fortunately, nothing had moved on. We were still trying to get through that end of turn phase and then the heavy mud and stuff like that. Okay, right, let's look at the other problem that I just spotted from, and I'm just uploading that part just now, and that was the deployment of the Rouse units, which, yeah, I put a comment at the header, and also with the added part of no prizes, for guessing what I did wrong, because it's kind of obvious, because the first unit I place is here. Obviously we've got 9, 10 and 11, these are the 3 units that deploy, and the first one I deploy is here. And again, I think it's me getting blinkered into this lowest position hex number, and I need to be careful with that. I mean, I know it's part of the preference, but I think sometimes I was getting things wrong, and that's where it ended up being. I needed to look at the lowest number, didn't I? And I wasn't, however. But then when I go to deploy unit 10, although this is a higher number than that, remember that the lowest position number is the very last preference. It's you know, it's the very last preference. So why me putting so much into that? I mean, you know, you've got to consider the other preferences before that, Grant. By all means, then go to that at the end. But so this unit ended up getting deployed here second, but it should have been this unit that got deployed here, because this is, now we are deploy reserves, right? I'm just looking at amongst qualifying hexes. So if it had been between this one and this one, shall we say, right, which are both meet all the criteria, or we wouldn't have them deployed there. They're both within 3 German units proximate. Yada yada yada. Now, yeah, no, hang on. This was the other one which I wasn't sure about. Yeah, but it comes before not in dangerous surround. That was a thing. Yeah, I'd kind of forgot about that, because I thought, oh, I'm maybe getting away with this because this guy will be in dangerous surround. He's outside the. Yeah, no, we know he's outside. That's part of the criteria allows. I'm going to have to go through this again. I'm going to put them aside and quickly go through them, but it's just to point out that the preferences, why we've got them like that, or VP hex, no, within 3 hexes of the unit in the same core. I'm just looking at these 2, right? Yes, they both are. And then the next preference, and I'm wondering if maybe the first time I looked at it, I didn't read it right through. I've looked at hex that removes dangerous surround from another German unit, and I've maybe just stopped there. Because the only unit we had here was surrounded. So I maybe just stopped there and forgot to read on, but the read on part is, or enables another German unit to trace supply. But I mean, I clearly spot that in the next deployment, and that's why I'm a bit baffled by how I didn't sort of click and register. Wait now, if that unit went there, surely that unit should have went there. So because that's and that comes before not in dangerous surround as well, because he is in dangerous surround, even though he's met the criteria of being in dangerous surround outside the support area. That's one of the preferences. But being adjacent, putting this guy back in supply is more important than leaving himself in dangerous round. So yeah, so let's quickly just reset the 3. Okay, so there we are. So let me just have a bash at deploying that guy there, and then just leaving a cube there as a reminder, and just check the criteria. Sorry, I know. Right, sent to garrison, reserve units, army area, and German reserve supply. Yeah, no problems. Soviet units proximate. Yeah. Soviet units proximate. Yeah, they can go out and then. Hex is not Soviet town or city, and here's also the one which I might have skipped by, and it might have been this one because it's not adjacent to German unit, right? Well, this is. However, unless placement hex is VP hex, or B, adjacent to German unit adjacent German unit can't resupply, and placement would enable it to do so, and that's what that is doing. So that does meet all the criteria. And then, like I say, amongst qualifying position, a VP hex. Well, we're not going to get any VP hexes. So next one, within 3 hexes of the unit in the same core. Well, there's quite a few that are within 3 of the same core, right? But we're going to stick with this one because preference C is a hex that removes dangerous round from another German unit or enables another German unit to trace supply. That's where we stop. We stop there because none of these other ones enable this guy to yeah, and that's why I think, my initial thought was the second unit will maybe just go here, but no, I think the second unit is going to go here, isn't it? Because it's going to now be able to remove dangerous round from this newly placed unit, I think. So, like I say, preference C, hex that removes dangerous round from another German unit or enables another German unit to trace supply. That's what he is doing. So we don't need to look at preference D, which is not in dangerous round, or preference E, non-map edge hex, or preference F, lowest position number. So I think he should have went there, and I'm going to take a chance here and say that we now know this guy is in dangerous round, right? This guy goes 1, 2, 3 breaking zone of control, 4 into there. This guy goes 1, 2 breaking zone of control, 3, 4, 5 into there, and this guy's surrounded. This guy's surrounded anyway, so it's to protect danger of surround. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and put Unit 10 into position 83, which is another one we packed. And just quickly running through, right, yes, German reserve supply, Soviet unit proximate, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Unit would not be in dangerous round unless it's out of support, right? Okay, move on, yes. Whether it is in dangerous round or not, it doesn't matter because it's outside Soviet support. Not Soviet town city, not adjacent to German unit. So satisfies all the criteria. Among qualifying positions, VP hex, no, we've already said we're not going to get a VP hex anywhere there. Within 3 hexes of unit in the same core, yes, but there's still quite a few other possibilities. C, hex that removes dangerous round from another German unit or enables another German unit to trace supply. Well, we don't need the supply bit anymore, but by moving there, I don't think this guy is now not in dangerous round, is he? Because we would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get in there. And yeah, we can't get in there. This is his out hex, I think, because this is 3 movement to move into 4. So do we have anybody else? And yeah, when you start looking further afield, we might have been able to consider this guy in Kharkov at one time, but not anymore. He's surrounded now as well, so there's no... Well, there's a mechanised unit up there. He's breaking zone of control into the woods, though. So that's 4, 5, 6. Hang on though. Maybe I've got this one wrong then, as well. Oh, maybe just as well I'll come back then, because surely this guy can go 1, 2, and then 3, 4 into there. Yeah, he is still surroundable, Grant. He is easily surroundable. 1, 2, 3, and doesn't matter here. This guy's surroundable. So that does not, and obviously it didn't do that before, right? I didn't spot that one, so why not? I don't know. And I watched it back and didn't spot that one either. He was going there to try and break surround, wasn't he? I think he was. I think he was. I think that was why we placed him there. And I think I've just, again, not considered this side of the map and only just considered the units here. And just looking at these surrounding this guy and not considering something coming from further away. It's not that far away as well, Grant, come on. Right. Yeah, I just went back to look at my thinking there, and I totally ignore this guy. I mean, whether these guys could have made it or not, but it doesn't matter. These are easily able to surround this guy. So, in actual fact, there's not a hex that's going to stop that from being in dangerous surround. There's not a position hex that will stop it. So we need to move on from that. Okay, so we've still got 2 units to deploy. So can we then move hex that's not in dangerous surround, and then non-mappage hex, then lowest position number. Well, I'll tell you what, I think I can maybe look at my 55 now, can't I? Let's just put the unit in. I'm not going to go through the criteria because it satisfies all that. VP hex, no. Within 3 hexes of a unit in the same core, yes. Hex that removes dangerous surround from our German unit, no. We've decided we cannot. Hang on a second here. No, I guess I was just looking up at this guy and seeing if he was in dangerous round, but he's not. Just we can get something in there, and we could get something. This guy could probably, yeah, I'm pretty sure he could get up into there, but he's going to have that as an out hex, isn't he? Yeah. We did look down here. I seem to recall glancing down here and thinking this was too far away anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we can get anything on him anyway. I'm not so sure we'd find a hex that could break it anyway. I mean, I don't think this guy's in dangerous round. I mean, these guys can't get out now. I mean, we'd only need somebody in here. Yeah, I mean, this is 4 for him to break a wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, Grant. Hang on. You're quite close. Actually, is that surrounding him? I think it is, isn't it? So that was. Sorry, maybe I didn't. Probably zoom out a little bit. That was this guy going 1, 2, 3, and then this guy going 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can get Soviet units there. So we've got Zok, 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 Zok. And that guy is in dangerous round then. Now whether that does mean we can help him or not. So I'm just going to briefly take this away. Yeah. Well, why did you remove the green cubes, Grant? 1, 2, 3. Well, in actual fact, he can get right down there, can't he? Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, just to grab that hex there. So actually, no, I don't think we're going to help that guy, are we? Because we've got to be, yeah, because preference B is within 3 hexes of the unit in the same core. So the best position, yeah, you can't even get down here. Yeah, that's none of that's helping, is it? Yeah, none of that stops surrounding that guy, Grant. Okay, I'm just getting paranoid because I've missed one again the last time, and this deployment of this Rouse unit looks worse than I thought as well. Yeah, I mean, again, this guy's in dangerous round, isn't he? 1, 2, 3. But we can't, yeah, within 3 of the Rouse unit, no, it's not happening. Hold on. No, I think just go back to where you were looking, Grant. Let's just go back. So 55. Okay, so VP hex within 3 hexes in the same core. Hex and Rouse dangerous round. No, not in dangerous round. That is not. Yeah, because I know I looked initially, and then when it was at this support, we forgot about it. But I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we can get around the back to there. But this infantry breaking zone of control is 1, 2. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we did check this actually, didn't we? Yeah, he's got an out into there because the ice. Sorry, he's got an out into this hex here because the isolated unit doesn't exert a zone of control, so he's not in dangerous round. So and then moving on, it's a non-map edge hex. No, yeah, it's a non-map edge hex it's looking for, and that is. And then lowest position number. So I think it will boil down to that because I don't think anything else is going to do anything else. So yeah, we're going to go with that one this time then. Right, so I'm not sure where Unit 11's going then. I guess we're going to look for a low number again. Okay, I'm back down here having a look and panicking. I did look at this also, didn't I? Just, I mean, within three of that guy, right? Could be here or here. Now, it's got to be within the army area. But I thought I'd checked reserve supply. It could well be that these can't go for the reason of being in dangerous surround, maybe. But this guy can trace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 or even 5 onto this road, right? Let's say he's on this road. So up into the arc, remember this was reserve supply. Down into this hex, still not breaking any, still not going through that Soviet zone of control. Up here, right, can't go along that way because it's going to bump into a zone of control. So it keeps going up this way, still German zone of control here. Keeps going up. Now you can't go up into here because it's Soviet zone of control, but it can just take a left turn here, and then that's him on a free road that's going to take him off the map. So that hex works, and if that hex works, 1, 2, 3, 4, that hex works also. So okay, although I don't remember looking at that because the third bullet is not in Soviet artillery barrage zone, which is where they are. Okay, that's that then. Although I don't remember looking at that, to be honest. But let's just give myself the benefit of the doubt. Right. Okay. Let's go back up the top. Okay, I've cycled round to lowest position, having a look at lowest position number within 3 again. Right enough. I think this was a consideration, this hex, wasn't it? So, quick once over tells us that He can trace reserve supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going too far around, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then onto that road and away. So that is fine. He's in the area. Soviet unit is proximate. He's outside the Soviet support zone, so we don't care about dangerous round at the moment. Not adjacent to German unit, not in the Soviet. Right, so and then within 3 hexes of unit, same core, hex removed, no. Not in dangerous surround. Well, if he goes there, he's actually surrounding these units. So, and the best these can do is 1, 2, 3, 4. What about this guy though? Nah, he's coming through the woods, eh? And this is broken coming down that way. That's not going to help him much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no. Right, he's not getting round. So if we put that guy there, I think he's got an out hex there. So can we get anything from further field? Right, no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So this guy still gets down to there. And yeah, he's surrounded. It just shows you. Yeah, well, if you've been paying attention to these guys up there, you would have seen that going. So I'm sure we can find something that's not in dangerous round. The next lowest number would be 69, I think, but I fear that one is also in dangerous round, isn't it? It surely is, yes. So then, I mean, I'm avoiding 63 across here because it's a map edge hex, but that comes after not in dangerous round, so it could be because that one's going to be in danger as well, isn't it? Okay. Let's look at 63 then, although that's in danger too, isn't it? Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Because if we put that guy there, then I was thinking this unit could just move. Oh, he can. Yeah. He can just move to here and that's him surrounded. Okay, we're struggling here then. Well, if we don't find anything that's not in dangerous around, it can still go there and it would pick the lowest number, but let us just be doubly sure here. Because, well, yeah, come on Grant, there's numbers up here. Because remember, this guy's deployed up here. I didn't think I was coming back to all this, I tell you. This is going to create a part by itself. Okay, so what is the lowest? No, that's not weak lowest. Yeah, lowest number that's not a map edge hex then, Grant. Let's try that. What about 99? 2, 3, 2, 3. I think that could be okay. Actually, I think 99 is not in danger. Because although we can get this guy into here, we can't get in and into there, so he's out. He's going to have an out there, isn't he? We can get this guy into here, but not into here, because there's no gap. The isolated unit can't move. Yeah. He's adjacent to a German unit. Placement hex of VP hex. No, hang on. Yeah, not just German unit unless placement hex of adjacent German unit can't trace supply. Placement would enable it to do so. Right. Back to the drawing board. Right, so not 99 then. What is the next lowest number within 3 of these units that we've not mean, we've done this, haven't we? Come on, Grant, you must have done these. That's 4 away. We've done that one. That must be in danger. See, it's annoying when you start cycling back and then you forget. I'm not even showing you this one. I'm pretty sure I've checked this, haven't I? Well, it is 91 though, so maybe not. Okay, have a look. Can it trace reserve supply? That could be a challenge to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can. It satisfies everything else. Soviet unit proximate. 1, 2, breaking zone of control. 3, 4. Yeah. So he is in the Soviet support, so we do need to check for dangerous around now. He doesn't look like he is, but then again, how many times have you said this, Grant? Right, I'm opening things up here for you to look at. So what can we do here? We can do, wait a minute, I've got that wrong with my counting, haven't I? I'm doing this an awful lot. How many times do I count and not count braking zone of control? I did do it here actually, but I've not counted the woods properly. But I'm noticing I'm doing that a hell of a lot. So this is actually 1, 2, 3. So is this hex, is the Soviet unit proximate to that hex? I don't think it is. Because these are 1, 2, 3, because it's 2 into the woods. There's no road coming down. 2 into the woods, 1 braking zone of control, 3. So they can only reach here and here. He's pretty much the same, he's 1 hex back, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can't reach. This guy's not getting around. Oh, come on. Get this one sorted. 3, 4, we're not got anything proximate to that. I mean, again, this guy, once upon a time, probably would, but he's surrounded now. This guy, because he's having to come through this woods, it's 4 movement for him to get into there. Plus his braking zone of control, so 5, 6. And these infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4, they're still short. So that is no good. After finding one that didn't look like it was in dangerous realm, we're not even proximate to it. Yeah, well, we might be struggling a bit. Right, what is net? That was 91. We've tried 99. So the next one could be 106, and I think I might just be proximate to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So let's have a look at 106. Right, and I'll show you 106 as well. So we're up the top here. This one here. And I was counting proximate. So 1, 2 braking zone of control, 3, 4, 5. So you can reach that. Okay, I'm pretty confident about this one. I just hope I've not left anything behind though. 1, 2, 3. Right, I don't think I looked at this, but one, two, three. I'm getting myself all tied up in knots here. I'm not. The problem with this is, you know what I'd like in this situation? See, when it gets messy like this, yeah, this is a definite grant. I'm going to get, I know I've talked about some red cubes. I'm sure Pandemic has red clear cubes, doesn't it? Or even, these are from Terraforming Mars. Do they have a red colour? Just something red. So that once I count a hex out, put a cube on it. I mean, I know I'm cube daft and all that, but I can't remember what I've checked now. I'm wanting to now go back and look at this again, this 69, but I'm pretty sure I've looked at it. But I was thinking there that 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm thinking, but I'm not counting that right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just curious if Leave the 82 there, because that's one you want to check next. Let's have a look then. Well, there's 2 infantry in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I might be able to get around a bit. The other infantry could go 1, 2 into there. And then maybe that guy can just finish it off by going 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets him, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, but I'm not so sure I looked at it that way before. I think I had this guy just going like that, but yeah, okay. So that is surroundable, and this is where I'd like to be able to put there's a red cube on there, just to sort of say, right, we've looked at that one, it's not going to work. Although you might be looking at it for, that's me looking at dangerous rounds, so well, yeah, if we can find something that's not in dangerous round at all, it will prioritise that. Okay, so what about that one then? Right, well, it depends where this mech unit can get to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the best he's doing, isn't it? Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he can't get across into there, can he? That's the best he can get. This mech unit, we've said, is struggling. It's 4 to get into there. And then the best he can do is there. But we could have got that with infantry as well, wouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I want to say he's going to have an out here, but no, surely these guys are going to do it as well. They're not. 1, 2, no, because they're not very. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, isn't it? And then 4. Have we got something at last? Okay, let's try that. Although I'm going to put a blue cube up at, what is it, 106, because that would be the next check. And the reason this one's at 82 actually, that's quite low down. And just shows you how you can miss some of them. It's within 3. Right, I'm not going to move the green cubes, but I'm just going to just check. It's in the army area. You can trace reserve supply. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no problems. Soviet unit is proximate to that hex. Yes, it is. Unit would not be in danger. However, he's outside Soviet support. Don't care about that just yet. Not adjacent to German unit. Yeah, that's fine. And then preferences. VP hex. No. Within 3 of the same core. Yes. Hex that removes danger sign from our German unit enables an our German unit to trace supply. No. But I don't think we can get any of them. Well, hold on, Grant. No, that doesn't stop it. And I may have looked at that. So I'm starting to think, does that not stop surrounding that guy? But no, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and this guy goes out and in as well. Surround that guy. So no, I don't think we can find that. So then D, preference D, is not in dangerous round. And then it would be non-map HX, and then it would be lowest position number. But I tell you what, we're not going to find a lower position number than this. I hope not. So is that guy in danger of surround? I don't think so. We can get a unit to here, we can get a unit to here. And the best we can do around this side is get a unit to here. And there's nothing that can come from down the map here. Let's say we've got all this shut off. There's a couple of infantry units away down there, but they're nowhere near the situation. So I think so. So if we get a unit into there, we've got zone of control here, 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 and here we do not have a zone of control in that hex. One, two, three, four. Yeah, because even if we bring the mech unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the woods, you still exert zone of control into these two hexes, but not this one. Basically, we can't get a unit into any one of these hexes. No. Okay, I'm going to go with that one then. It meets all the criteria and it satisfies preference D, which is not in danger of surround. Now, there is possibility that this one, I'm pretty sure this one will be not in danger of surround also, and it is proximate, it's within 3 of one of our guys. However, when we then move on to preference F, which is lowest position number, this is 82 and this is 106, so right, I'm going to settle with that. Hopefully it's right. Well, that wasn't as, I thought it was going to be a simple fix, and of course I'd messed up more than I thought. I'll tell you what, I would maybe give a, maybe I should alter my comment in the header and say I will give a prize to whoever finds the, however quick you can find the third placement. Yeah, that'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? Well, I'm sure you would beat my time, because how long did that take? Well, it's not quite 41 minutes, try to work on that, but yeah, I might add something to the header just to spice that a bit up a bit. Well, you know what, this is, yeah, maybe one of these episodes that could just go out there and before I start the turn, or could I get the beginning bits of the turn started, or should I just leave that? We've got a reserve phase to go through. Oh, they're going to get that other core Rouse unit as well, aren't they? We won't get the first guard units because they were turn 8 and this is only turn 9. So we would get them free if we waited till turn 10. So we've got another Rouse unit to deploy shortly as well. Oh, the joys. I should probably keep going then, because that's what I'm going to do next, and it should be fresh in my mind about what ones are possibilities. I don't know, with this guy going here now, it does open up, it could maybe open up this one, it could maybe open up this one, and it might actually, we might be able to come back to this one now that he's there maybe, because this might be safer. I don't know. Yeah, I should keep them in mind, 69, 76. Although, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably better just putting this out as a part, and then I can at least put in the header that there's no new gameplay in this, and then start from part A with the start at turn 9. I think that'd be best. Yeah, okay, and I'm sure we're going to need to copy this bit across as well because of space issues. So we'll do that. So I hope everyone's up to date now, and we're about to start turn 9, which is a frozen ground conditions, so it'll go as normal. Again, it's German reserves that are in the reserve box that are coming in. Yeah, some more mech units for the 57th this time. Don't know if they're all mech. My guess would be they might well be. If we can get through this turn though, you'll see that it gets good for our guys. But it's going to be a tough turn because we've not got the support. We're probably going to get battered about a bit again. Yeah. Okay, I will just clear this up and upload this part. Just a comment in the header, say it's no new gameplay, just some comments, some fixes, and then that lets people skip. Some people probably don't want to look at that. I mean, it would interest me, but you know, it's not going to interest everybody else. Although if I put the wee teaser on the header about finding how quick you find the third deployment, the rouse, you know, it's maybe not as hard to see as I find it, but yeah, that took a while, didn't it? That might have just been me. Right, guys, I'll be back with part 80 shortly. Cheers.